So not the best result. How did you see the game?
The game was a tough one today. I thought Dundee United were really, really good. But I thought the first 20 minutes we started well. I thought we were really competitive. Obviously got a goal in front. And then I just thought we took our foot off the gas. We stopped doing certain things and attributes that I would align with not only young Queen's Park but Queen's Park as a whole. And that mentality I was really, really disappointed with, particularly towards the back end of the first half. Come out in the second half, we apply ourselves relatively well, but then again some individual mistakes across the board, really, really disappointing to eventually lose the game quite heavily. So it's a sore one, like any tough result or really good result. It's all about perspective, and the perspective of today is it's been a really, really poor day at the office for us, myself included, and the staffing team alongside the players, but it's something that more importantly I'm sure that we'll learn from and we'll come back in an even better position.
That was a good team we were playing against today, and they certainly punished us for our mistakes. We made a number of them, quite uncharacteristic mistakes. Do you think it was the pressure of playing against a really good team?
Potentially, but that said, we've played against Celtic, we've played against Rangers, we've played against some top sides with starting players in their squads involved, so it's not new to us. We've been doing this for the last 6, 7, 8 weeks, but don't get me wrong, some of their players performed exceptionally well. I do think that when the game started to get away from us, that pressure of performing or that pressure of to all of a sudden get back into the game probably did become a bit too much for some players, both senior and the younger players, but again it's a learning opportunity. That's why these games take place. It's for us to come better, it's to come bigger and make sure that next opportunity presents itself in training and games that we're ready to go and do that, and like anything, it's all about making sure that it's never too easy for the players, and making sure almost it's never too hard, and when it is hard they've got that support around them as well. And I think today they probably could have done with a little bit more support across the board from themselves and from the staff, but it's making sure they're now coming back off the other side of that, and we support them accordingly in their development, and that's what we'll certainly look to do.
That's the pre-season over now, when we're about to start in the league. Can you sum up how the success of the pre-season has been for us?
I said perspective earlier, and I think that's what needs to be used here, because apart from today, it's been a brilliant pre-season. Obviously the young players have come away to Holland, they've had some fantastic experience over there, in terms of training with the first team, being around some of those game scenarios we spoke about. They've come back to Scotland and played against some of the top teams in Scotland, and against the first team, or a lot of first team players involved in those games. So it's been a really positive experience. It's been probably a massive learning curve for some of those young players in terms of the expectation that's applied to them, and the gaffer spoke in the changing room at the end there and made that very, very clear. To become a Queen's Park player, those attributes that I spoke about, it's not okay just doing them here and there. It's about being consistent and relentless in doing so, and there's massive scope for development and improvement within the individual. There's massive scope for development within the team, but really, really pleased overall how the pre-season's been. I'm sure it will serve as well as we start to enter the season.
Thanks, Owen.
Perfect, thank you.